Hey, welcome to kids. Welcome to Failing Forward.
Yeah, the kids' house. Failing Forward is where we are.
Wow.
And I'm Eduardo Guthrie, and I'm here with...
GB Austin.
Yes.
And our slogan here at Failing Forward...
We have a slogan now.
I think so.
Oh,
we
lay it
do.
on. All right.
So it's every great goal has failures along the way. So let's start screwing up.
Okay, we'll call that slogan 0.1.
Okay.
Okay? Work in progress.
Work in progress. That's what I am. So
Yeah,
here we are.
hey, the slogan fits the slogan. We're through failures, we're moving forward.
Wah, wah.
All right, well done.
Yeah.
It's a good start.
Hey, when we've been starting lately, we started with a dad joke, and I wonder if you have any dad jokes?
Well, as a non-dad, I think I'm going to have to call on others who have dads and are dads today.
I don't think I have a dad joke. Do you have a dad?
Hey, I've got one. Yeah, okay. My dad joke is, well, I guess it'd be a son joke, okay. It is, what do you call a Frenchman wearing sandals?
What do you call a Frenchman wearing sandals?
Yeah. Felipe Flop.
Felipe Flop.
That's pretty bad. That's
Okay.
perfect for a dad joke.
Yes, it qualifies.
Well, I thought Zeke was going to share a dad joke, but he hasn't quite got his cue to get over here and be ready.
I'm here.
Let's
It's
come
easy
over
here.
here a little farther.
It's-
Are you on screen? You are on screen.
It's a
okay.
younger son joke. A kid joke.
All right, well, that's
Right.
perfect. What's the kid joke?
What do you call a line that hurts?
A line that hurts?
Yeah.
What do I call a line that hurts?
I mean, is it
Yeah.
a clothesline?
Those hurt.
That would hurt.
Wow, let's see.
What about a firing line?
All I can think of is kind of adult things, like
Yeah.
drug abuse sort of stuff. So
I-
Yeah.
I'm not getting into that.
What would it be?
A punchline.
Oh. That did hurt. Nice.
Get
Okay.
out of
Nice.
here.
Thank you.
Congratulations, the dad in
Get
this
out of
house.
here.
Yeah, thank you, Zizi. Yes, that's
Yeah.
ooch. So today we're going to talk about our recent happenings. Maybe we'll talk about the Wheel of Woe. We've
Uh-oh.
got
Okay.
a kids corner,
Oh, good.
and we've got some upcoming things and how to get in touch with us. So let's.
Kids Corner will take the edge off of Wheel of Woe.
Oh yeah, really.
Yeah, it's did people catch our woes last time? Those pickles.
Did you guys catch the woes? Yes, I caught the woes.
Yeah.
And you caught the woe.
Yeah, mine
For
I
sure.
thought turned out kind of triumphant though.
Triumphant.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, I thought it
say
was
so.
a win.
Let's just say you were in a pickle.
A pickle was in me too.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that was horrible. I hate pickles. I hate pickles. So you'd have to look at one of our previous live streams to catch that one. But I had to eat a whole jar of pickles, which I greatly dislike. Even the dills. I can only imagine if they were the sweets. I hear those are horrible.
Well, I just hope it's a long time before I spin that woe up.
Yeah, I mean, it's mixed feelings. Mixed feelings. Because, that's right, with the pickles for you, too.
Yeah,
Both
yeah,
of us
I
don't
am-
like pickles.
I'm not a fan of pickles.
Raise
Maybe
your
I
hand
don't-
if you don't like pickles, or hey, put it in the chat or the message or whatever.
However you feel about pickles, your comments are welcome there. We're not going to judge.
Go ahead and chime in.
Pickles
yeah.
are good.
Okay.
Pickles are good. Says
Ain't
one.
judging you,
Pickles
Susie.
are good. Getty likes pickles.
Yeah, ain't judging. Okay, that's fine. You can love them if you want. I'll give you mine.
No, thank you. Yeah, and you had to be a human statue.
I did.
Yes.
And I think I got into the swing of it. I think it worked out. So yeah, that's. I recommend it. I recommend it. It was kind of cool.
You
It was
really-
freezing, in
It was
fact.
freezing. Yes. Yeah, you did a great job. You were really
Thank
solid.
you.
It was, it was. You were really getting dumped on out there.
If I was free and had a lot of spare time, I might even consider, just doing it as sort of a side pursuit. But no, I don't have time for that kind of thing unless it's to support Failing Forward.
Yeah, well, and that's the idea.
What did you
Time.
see?
I saw a bird kind of dumped on
Yes, a bird.
Did that happen? I don't remember that.
Yes, you have been christened a
No.
actual statue if a bird has pooped on your head.
No,
Which
I
actually,
just dropped some ice cream.
what?
I just dropped some vanilla ice cream. My bad.
Vanilla ice
think?
cream.
Yeah.
That I
Were
would
you
have
flying
noticed.
over him when that happened? Yeah. So the reason why we do the Wheel of Woe is as a celebration. It's like our way of saying thank you for your participation and your partition. I was saying I don't know.
Failing
what I was
forward.
saying.
Took all day to say
Failing
that.
forward, yes. Stuff like getting reviews and purchasing
And
books and that
supporting through Patreon.
kind of thing. Yeah,
or
and
GoFundMe.
sharing the videos. Just getting the word out. I don't know if you know this, but it is really hard to make a book and have it be visible when you are just doing it for yourself.
If anyone's new to this, all you got to do is back up a few live streams, a few months, and you'll see the kind of bending backwards that GB had to do and the hoops that he had to jump through and all of the, we've got it fixed. And then, wait a minute, no, we can't do it that way. Pulling the rug out from under.
Right.
And
we gotta,
still, here's the book.
that's right.
Here it is.
So first book, Ruby Bunny and the Big Fall, How to Get Lost and Be Found. You can find this on Amazon. It's both on an ebook version. You can get paperback and you can get hardback versions of this book.
There's even one people can get for free just by joining your mailing list.
As a matter of fact, yes. If you want to get the video book of this for free, you can just go to GB Austin. What am I?
GB Austin, author 82
At gmail.com.
at gmail.com. I remembered.
And join the email list, and I'll send that to you right off. So pretty cool. Yeah, and anyway, if we get more of that kind of participation, then we fill up our peanut-ometer, or our
It's a
bunny-ometer
legume-ometer.
over there.
Ooh,
It's a
Yeah.
legume-ometer.
Or-
is it really that? Oh, wait a minute. No, these are the marks
yes.
that the goal needs to hit to get to 50. What is it? 50 something. There will go the first third of the peanut butterometer.
Yes. The legumeter.
The legumeter. Yes.
Yes.
I have something.
Right now we have 12 reviews, and we're shooting for 50 reviews. So in order to get to the next mark and the next Wheel of Woe spin when it comes to reviews, that is for the latest book, The Peanut of Power, which is right here. Grippy Boy, Guy Kinderman, and The Peanut of Power,
Very
which
good.
was just released.
I built something.
Great!
Okay.
I needed to come in here.
Okay.
Yay!
Well,
Thanks
now-
for stealing the show.
Your book is about a father who has a son with an active imagination, doesn't it?
My goodness, you're good at bringing it back in. Yeah, I mean, that's what this is all about. He's pursuing his dreams, doing the best he can. Maybe he could have even been doing a live stream, and all of a sudden his son jumps in and totally distracts and disrupts from what's going on in the flow of things. Everything that he says is in rhyme and it's triumphant, and everything that his son says is in haiku, and it's totally throws off the flow. That was perfect, Zeke. Thank you for that example.
Well, you are a dad,
I am a dad.
and this is a celebration weekend for you.
It was, yes.
I can say happy mirth day to you.
Yes.
If anybody could see me.
That's right. Recent
There I am.
recent news is that it was my birthday.
It was a double weekend. It was the Memorial Day weekend and your birthday weekend, so I just been saying happy birthday, which
Triple.
seems like a thing that is rich in this house.
Yes,
Plenty of
there's-
mirth.
It's triple.
There's
Because
a lot of mirth.
Father's Day this week as well.
Oh, Father's Day is coming up.
This week?
Well, it's not this week.
Oh.
Yeah, we've got a few weeks before Father's Day. But that's actually why I wanted to release Grippy Boy, Guy Kinderman, and Peanut of the Power.
Thank you, beautiful.
Because of the father's theme in it. I'm still working on this, and it might not be ready when it comes to the paperback and hardback version. That's one of the news items that would be coming back around to. The digital version is available though right now.
Okay.
But
People can order and read the ebook.
yes, and you can pre-order the other book, I believe, the paperback version. I just need to make adjustments on the pictures again on this. So there's just always something.
Oh, okay.
Always something.
The publisher and printer is saying, oh, we could use some fixes here and there.
Yeah, it's something about having enough bleed on the pages.
Don't
So
bleed
basi-
on the pages, please.
Well, yeah. So just to clarify, it's making it so that the color that's on the page goes all the way to the edge, so that when they chop off the extra paper,
Mhm.
they're chopping it off without any white left over on there. So I need big enough pictures with the right size images. and evidently it's just slightly off.
So you're going to have to go back to the artist and have whoever it is adjust or repaint the pictures, or...
No, I don't have to do all that. I just need to go on the computer and adjust it myself.
Okay. Who is the artist for your Grippy Boy Peanut of Power book,
Well,
anyway?
it's a guy with 2 fingers. 2 thumbs. Failing forward even more tonight. Yeah, okay, I am the artist as well, but it's nice that I don't have to go back to painting everything again. I just need to make some adjustments on the computer. It's just, it takes a while. There's like 24 pages, and all of them need to be manually adjusted, and then it needs to be reposted, and then they need to take 72 hours to take a look at it and tell me whether it was good. And it can take weeks in this process if I don't get it right. So, and on top of that, I mean, I'm working something like 10 to 12 hours a day as well as everything else I'm doing. So it's not always easy to
Get your pre-orders in.
baby steps in. Yeah. Thank you for all of you that have pre-ordered, who've participated. Thank you for all of you that have just showed up, or all of you that are joining in on the live streams and things like that. It is really appreciated.
Appreciate you joining us, whether it's live or whether it's after the fact. Your support helps bring us adventures.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of bringing us adventures, what sort of things have been happening in the path of failing forward as a publishing source?
What sort of things have been happening?
Yeah.
We already mentioned the book launch, and when the book was launched, over that week, 278 downloads happened and 12 reviews happened. And since then, we haven't had any more reviews.
Oh,
but yeah.
well, the other 265 of you, go to Amazon as quick as you can.
Please.
Because we know you enjoyed Grippy Boy, Guy Kinderman, and the Peanut of Power. But however much you enjoyed it, leave an Amazon review. Leave it as many stars as you think it deserves. Leave the opinion that whatever you honestly feel about the book, and I know it's going to be overwhelmingly positive. I've seen it. It's not in its final form and in print yet, but I did get a sneak peek at it.
Right.
And I do believe that this is going to be like the previous book, great for gift giving, great for families, great for environments where there are kids and families and people in need of books to pass the time, at hospitals, at libraries, in classrooms, that kind of place.
Fathers sharing with your sons, and people that you know that are fathers, you can send it off to, especially. It doesn't have to be just that, but I'm definitely going from my perspective as a dad. When I was writing that, it was inspired by the shenanigans of my son, and also just looking at a peanut.
And believe it or not, your reviews help make this happen, help get it spread to
Honest reviews,
new readers and new people that might be encountering G.B. Austin on screen for the very first time and getting a look at the book. You've had a chance to bring it to audiences live in these last couple of weeks as well, haven't you?
I have, yeah. Within the last couple of weeks, I was able to go and read at Hartley Elementary in front of all of the 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders all at once. So there was I think something like 250 students all in there at one time.
They gave you a microphone.
Oh, they did give me a microphone, and it was a brand new experience for me. I asked for a overhead projector screen so that I could share the book. That was with Ruby Bunny and the Big Fall, but I had never done it in front of that many kids at once. I'm used to being able to show them the page and do more interaction up close. So it was pretty cool to be able to do that and see how it worked.
For that many, you had some back row kids saying, "Hold it up higher."
Well, they could see up in the screen, and I had interaction with all of the kids.
Okay.
Every classroom had a winner of somebody who had a great question or who understood the book really well or whatever it was, and they were all really excited to take pictures with me afterwards.
Oh, wow.
Every class I got to take pictures with. I signed some of the posters that they had up there. Posters for the book launch for Peanut of Power. That was pretty cool.
If you've got kids in your family, this sort of book, this book could do the same thing for them. Get them asking the interesting and the discovering type questions. Get them curious about what could I imagine that might become a real thing someday.
For sure, yeah. I think about how when I'm sharing Ruby Bunny and the Big Fall, this book was designed for kids that were much younger initially. But I've noticed that even 5th grade kids, when I'm sharing the book, are understanding things in it first and seeing the hidden pictures. But even if not, I want to ask the question, what would you make? What kind of book would you make if you were to write a book and share it with kids? Peanut of Power is all about how you think and how you can succeed because of how you think, and how your imagination can make you soar, or it can make you just go into the dumps. And so you've got to take control of that imagination. It's magical directly in this, but in real life, the way that we think does determine the path we go on.
Well, there's a lot of people that have imagined things that other people hadn't, and maybe even they heard them being told, you're just living in a fantasy. You can imagine these sort of things, but eventually you'll have to give those up and come back to what's actually possible, and not really seeing that they were imagining things that could come to pass.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much every one of us has a phone in our pocket that can talk to any other phone around the world, find out facts in an encyclopedia, and take photographs and send them to an entire network of family members. And each one of those different features was just an imaginary idea once upon a time.
Right.
And sometimes it brings money.
Yeah.
The imagination that turns into something real that other people say, oh, can I get in on that?
Right. The famous people in history, we've got, Thomas Jefferson, Tesla, Einstein, and so much of what they came up with was things that some of it could not be proven until more recently. And they came up with it in their heads. Tesla did stuff mathematically that has gone forward towards musical progressions now. Musical with Tesla. I don't know if you know some of the crazy things that they came up with, but it came from spark of imagination.
It's more than just turning on my Spotify stream as I drive my electric car. That's not the kind of Tesla musical thing you're talking about.
Oh yeah, no, I'm talking about Nikola
Okay,
Tesla.
yes, all right.
Yes, you know the guy, right?
Just making sure.
So speaking of kids' incredible imaginations and their creativity, I thought now would be a great time for us to head over to Kids Corner and see what happened. Now, this is a Kids Corner we did right around Easter time, so we're just going to go in and check that one out.
Ooh, Kids Corner.
Today, computers have taken over most of our thinking, creating, and heavy lifting. But at Kids Corner, we're here to show that nothing beats the real thing.
It's Kids Corner today, but it was just Palm Sunday a few days ago, and so coming up is going to be Good Friday, and after that is going to be Easter Sunday, and we're right in the middle of that, so what does that make today?
Taco Tuesday!
But what about Kids Corner? What are you guys going to be making for Kids Corner today?
Easter eggs!
Ooh, show me!
We are making white vanilla flavored melting wafers. We are using different colors, orange and
green. And we are going to melt the vanilla flavored wafers in the microwave for 30 seconds and check each time.
What do you think we need more?
yes. We definitely need
I don't know, I think that's good.
Next step is melting the brown chocolate.
For the candy eggs, we're using a healthy cake pop filling. Cream cheese because tends to be too sweet if not otherwise. Then you're gonna do 1/3 of a block. And then you put the cake pop, like the cake, into there and you start crumbling it up. That way it's in smaller chunks so it's easier to mix when you put the cream cheese in.
Well, I had fun. That was kind of cool, painting with candy. But then once that's done, what do you do next?
First, we take the cake that was like cut up like this, and we start putting it right into where we want it. Take about a spoonful and put a little bit more than a spoonful in. Then you're gonna want to smoothen it out.
Looks good. Now what?
Well, we are going to make the back out of the same candy coating you made the shell of.
Oh, more chocolate? I approve.
Just like this. Oh, it's pretty much entirely made of chocolate. Just like this. Just a bunch.
Go nuts. Be generous. Can't have too much chocolate.
We're definitely gonna need more chocolate though.
I approve of that too.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's smooth.
Good? Pretty good.
Well, what a good job everybody did. Look at this. My goodness. Now, tell me this. Does this only work at Easter time, or can this happen for other holidays?
Other holidays!
Holidays like...
Christmas.
Okay. So, the kids at home watching, streaming, they can do this too?
Yeah.
Ooh, good idea. Well, I hope you enjoyed a very sweet episode of Kids Corner!
Well, that was a really fun Kids Corner we just did.
Now you've spiked my appetite.
Oh, I know, and there's no more chocolate eggs left.
Oh, goodness. Do you know the last time we were talking about making whatever you think about? That's what you eventually become. And I said, I'm probably going to become chocolate then.
You think about it a lot.
I
don't
totally
you?
didn't notice that if you watch back and you see that stream, I've got this blue shirt that's got a giant M on it. And I'm thinking, that kind of wasn't planned there, but I already sort of feel like I've got a chocolate filling. And
Some days you do.
and I'm
sure.
thinking about it again with those eggs and everything because they looked fabulous. The cream cheese looked wonderful.
Oh, yes.
Does it have to be around Easter time that you wait until then, until you make it? Oh, good.
No, but I think we should get some more of those molds so we can do some different themes, you know? Those are so good, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we could make chocolate Halloween bats or jack-o'-lanterns and...
I was thinking we should just get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday ones, you know?
Oh, wow.
And then we could have them for a special occasion, like, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
We could even get Friday and Saturday ones, or Sunday.
Well, I mean, they'd feel left out if we neglected them,
We
wouldn't
should
they?
do that. We should do that, for sure, for
yeah,
sure.
Just see poor Saturday saying, well, what about me?
Yeah, I know. There should be chocolate. We'll save it for those special occasions. So, good. Oh, beautiful.
Okay. Well, you did a pretty good job making eggs full of cake pop, delicious filling. That looked awesome. Did you eat my share? I think I got part of one egg before they were all gone.
We did save some for you. I know we saved at least one for you. You only got part?
It was delicious.
Oh,
Maybe I ate the other part too.
I chowed on that stuff too. That was good.
The producer ate one that he wasn't supposed to eat.
Oh. I hope it was delicious. I hope you enjoyed
I
it.
did not know.
It's funny how
Didn't
kids have
ask.
impeccable memories about things like that, but they forget things like, did you wash your dish and put it in the dishwasher? Well, I don't remember.
Ooh, that's kind of sounding
Not
like
you.
a
She's in
page out
charge
of the
of
book.
dishes today, so she's taking care of those things, right? Right. Hey, page out of the book. Yeah, so I guess it's time to talk about the next things that are coming up pretty soon.
I would expect that there's some big plans in place on the way.
There are some big plans.
You told me a little bit about what the next step in getting the book into print is.
Yes.
Okay, is this a thing where you still have to discover secrets like we used to try and do with getting the colors right in the color files that went to the publisher?
Well-
or is this a known thing?
So right now I'm going through both Ingram Spark and through Kindle Direct Publishing. Kindle should have everything in order because they've already sent me a copy of it that looked fine.
Oh,
and they
okay.
can only do the paperback version. They won't do hardback in the number of pages or the shape or whatever it was that I have. So at any rate, I think if I go through Ingram, I might be able to have everything pretty much set, but I haven't touched bases with that for a while because after this release of the digital version of the book, I've been just wiped out. I've been exhausted. I mean, no excuse, just, working really hard, birthday,
Well,
Easter.
now, one
everything.
thing I remember is that there was a certain format, a certain digital file format that was supposed to be the answer to everything.
Right.
Getting it easily routed to the ebook stream and easily transferred into the printing press.
Yeah.
And is that a science that still needs to be mastered?
No, I don't believe so. I've already saved it all in CMYK format. So the colors should be correct. That's what I started everything with. The problem with KDP is not the colors of the format. It's the shape. So hopefully that will be pretty easily adjusted and I can release that. And I really want to get that done in the next 24 hours if I can. So hopefully it will be available to order soon and they'll be able to print it close to Father's Day. So
Now, summertime is coming. There's not a whole lot of school days left. Do you have any more school appearances on the calendar in these dwindling few weeks that we still have?
I don't have any scheduled, and I'm not sure I would have time for them at this point. However, I have been trying to finish off the coloring contest now.
Oh,
And now there's been, I didn't even mention this or write it down, although we were trying to take a look at it. Some of the pages that were colored that I thought would be the winners are misplaced. They're somewhere around here, they've been moved. And we've also found a whole, another half of the coloring sheets that haven't even been looked at. And so we're trying to find the real winners and figure out exactly which school and student. And so I will need to make some appearances once that's there for, I believe, 3 winners of Ruby Bunny books that will be getting those. So we shall see.
Okay.
I believe it'll be 3 winners. We will see.
all right.
We can do.
Keep fingers crossed.
So yeah, that'll be there as soon as we can get that figured out.
I've seen some of these coloring pages. Some of
Beautiful,
these young
yeah.
people, I mean, they could teach me how to control my watercolors and pastels and
Oh, this is one of the teachers.
marker pens.
This is Richie, one of the teachers.
Oh, she
But
likes my favorite color, I see.
Well, some of the students did a beautiful job too. This is a grade school student at RLA, I believe.
Oh, there's one that looks like it was modeled after your painting in the actual book.
Yeah, here you go. So some of them, they did a beautiful job. They really spent some time. When I was welcomed into, is it Reynolds Learning Academy? No, it wasn't RLA, it was MLA, so it's Multisensory Learning Academy, if I remember right. They welcomed me in, and I only got to read to about 3 of the classes, or was it maybe a few more than that? But they took the pages, and they really spent the time letting the kids color the pages and putting them all in. They took it seriously, and I really appreciated that. Some of the other classes I had a fantastic time with, but they just didn't structure the coloring sheet thing as well. So they have the ability to do that at MLA.
You colored an entry too, didn't you?
It's in
She
the
did a
finals.
beautiful job,
And
and
you-
it's sort of
You got some votes.
sort of in the finals.
Yeah.
You would get votes. The thing is are you going to get a copy of my book to win, or is it just that you're getting the yay I win?
What if she gave it to a classmate or something who didn't get to participate?
Yeah. Yeah, I should do that.
Idea.
That would be generous.
I want to give one to the classroom.
That's an interesting idea. You might be able to do that.
Now, a while back, you were giving away things too. People who were meeting a certain number of video shares or a certain number of invitations sent out were getting opportunities to pop a ticket for a drawing and winning some prizes.
Right.
Do you think maybe in the summertime something like that might be reborn?
That seems like a great idea. We should do that, especially during the summertime, in between the Troutdale Art Walk and other events that we do.
Other events?
Well-
Tell me about the Troutdale Art Walk.
So Troutdale Art Walk we did last year, and it's every first Friday. Yes, every first Friday in downtown Troutdale. There are all the booths set up, and I'm already set up to have one of these booths. And we will be there with a prize wheel, and you'll be winning prizes and checking out what we've got right there, along with music and food all along downtown Troutdale. It's a really wonderful experience. So I totally recommend. Please come by and say hi to us. We sold a whole lot of books there, so that was really cool. This time, I really want to try emphasizing people checking it out, taking a look at it, and hopefully ordering it online, because otherwise we're not getting the reviews. So I want to encourage that, but we're going to have some books there.
Yeah, do have some there because people were enjoying getting the G.B. Austin name
It's true, yes.
in the corner. That
Yeah.
was, I'd enjoy that too.
I think so too. You know, that is a big part of the experience. I know that I'm going to be really low on the number of books that I actually have available this first Friday. So
Are more print books expected? I know this printing thing has to be solved. What will be the first order of books available?
I ordered 27 more books today, and that's a big chunk of change for me. It's like something like $300 to get all these books ready. So I had to wait until I actually had some money to put into that.
Do you think you'll be pricing them at the same level as the Bunny book was?
That's actually kind of one of the things I was. Oh, when it comes to that. Oh, sorry. This is the Bunny book that I'm talking about.
Oh.
And I'm just getting the hardback versions of it
Okay.
at this point. Yes, I can't order the Peanut of Power book until I get all
It
of the
has to be
formation.
fixed first, yeah.
The format's done. So, but yes, I'm getting more of the Bunny book, and right now I only have, I want to say like 6 of them or something like that left. I'll have to take a look. They sold really well, and I didn't have any more stock, and that's just life. So
Thank you.
thank you for
People that have been
purchasing.
stepping up and buying, coming out to visit at the marketplaces. Because in the past it was the Art Walk at Troutdale, and you also appeared at Donald L. Robertson Park for at least one. And there were some people who came out even in the rain. It was a rainy launch that still had some fans coming up to find out. And also at the Albina Street Market,
Yeah, that was the.
Was it the
last
Thursday?
Thursday.
the final Thursday.
Yes, last Thursday. So one of those times we had last Thursday right before First Friday, so that was a really busy weekend. But yeah, that would be another possible event, and I have to work it around all kinds of stuff happening this summer as well, just in regular life, driving buses and doing my regular work, as well as trying to get in as much painting as I can for these
Okay.
next books.
I've got an Ask the Author question for you.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do. Okay. Sorry about catching you unprepared there, but
We'll see how
if we
prepared
can't
I
have
am.
fun on a live stream, well, what's the point of it being live? So, all right, Mr. Ask the Author.
Yes.
Here's the question from an interested fan. If I was going to publish a book through one of these publishing places like Kindle or Spark or one of these other places, how good are they at teaching me the step-by-step that's necessary for them to do a good job of it?
Okay. If you were starting, then you'd want to go through KDP.
Okay.
That's the number one.
Right, first time.
There are a lot of tutorials, and Amazon is really good at getting whatever it is that you want to sell onto its marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it a lot easier to streamline the process. It'll show you how, and the files don't have to be quite as particular. So the best place to start would be on KDP for sure.
Oh.
You can use PDF format instead of having some other weird format. You don't need CMYK. I'm using big words, but whatever. The point is, it's a lot easier, smoother process. They will also, if you search through their site, give you files that'll give you the right size pictures and pages so that you can just drop your pictures onto
Oh,
it.
okay. I've got
Yes.
little example files that I can
Yep.
just
Yep.
paste over if I'm using a photo application.
You can still have some hiccups like I've just recently had when it comes to that, but it's definitely way easier through them to get those out there. So
Okay. If I don't mind having everything softbound, that's the place to
thing.
go.
That's the thing, yes. They do hardbound, but you'll have to choose a size and shape of a book. It's probably more like this
Ooh.
to do that, and you need to have enough pages in order to do that as well. So it's a little bit more difficult to do hardbound, for sure.
Is it something that a young person could do? Get their book into print through
Not
Kindle?
only could a young person do that, there have been young people who have done so and made books that have raised money for people in need. There's a book, I believe it's called The Waterfall Fairies or something along those lines, that was written by a little girl who was, I think, like 8 or so when she
Cool.
wrote it, and her dad helped her with some of that and with the illustrations, I'm sure, but really helped get it out there, and
So it
she
was
did fantastic.
Fundraising for some important cause.
Yes, I think it was for helping children in hospitals or something along
Wow.
those lines, but a lot of people got behind that.
I know somebody who's written some books.
Huh? It's 8/11.
Ooh, thank you.
Thank you.
What kind of
Yeah.
books did you write? Because you read a couple of them to me. They were about somebody who was wishing they were beautiful, and other kind of soap opera, anime type dramas like that.
Yeah.
So that could be a book to raise funds for something important someday.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah. So
Maybe
yeah,
a
I'm
kids
definitely-
corner in the future. Maybe that'll be one of the kids corner projects. Is let's publish a book.
That would be quite a project.
And I just had a birthday, and I'm 9 years old now.
How about that? Congratulations.
Congratulations! A lot of birthdays going on this
Oh
month.
my goodness, this is the month for birthdays. Well, does that answer your Ask the Author question?
Yep. And I'm
Excellent.
hoping that people who are in on that answer might consider, yeah, I could help people out by writing a story I've had in my mind for a while.
Yeah.
If it's that easy, hey,
It's challenging, it takes a lot of work, but yes, it is very doable and can be done. And yeah, definitely encourage more people to get out there and do it. Yeah, so that pretty much concludes our Failing Forward live stream. Thank you for joining us. If you want to get in touch with us, you can check out the email at gbaustinauthor82@gmail.com. And we're here on YouTube, and you can also find us on Failing Forward GB Austin, or GB Austin Failing Forward Facebook. That's on the Facebook.
I can't spell check you on that one. I know the email address,
Yes.
and it's funny that I'm the spell checker on that.
Oh, you got here at the last second.
There he is. So yeah, don't forget to write down what kind of pickles you like or don't like, and also what kind of questions you have for the author, and I would love to respond to you the next time we get on here. Thank you,
All right.
Eduardo.
Appreciate you joining us. And in 2 weeks' time, we ought to be back.
Yeah.
Maybe some more exciting news about fixing the book and new appearances, and
how First Friday went.
a new month.
By then it'll already, if I'm
Yes.
calculating correctly, yeah, we're going to be there.
All
so.
right. Check us out then. I'm Eduardo Guthrie.
I'm GB Austin.
This is the Kids Corner team.
I'm JJ.
I am Z.
And we'll see you next time.
All right.
Bye.